Hello there and welcome to this video in which you're going to learn how to greet in Dutch. So how do you greet? Well, the most typical thing Dutch-speaking people say is hallo, which is neither formal or informal. You can say it to anyone. But if you're greeting a friend, there are many variations. For example, hey or hoi or hi or yo. Some youngsters use these kind of things, and these things often change. So that's informal. Just listen to how someone greets you and try to copy it, or use hey or hoi. All right. Something that's a little more formal is dag. But you would usually add dag meneer, hello sir, or hello madam, dag mevrouw. But if it's a friend, you can also say dag without adding anything. Even if you don't know the person, you can say dag. You can use it for both formal and informal situations. But now let's see some of the formal ways to say hello to a person. So, goedemorgen, goedemiddag, goedenamiddag, and goedenavond. And this is related to the part of the day. So, goedemorgen is good morning, literally, and it means the same. So it's like goedemorgen. Goedemiddag, good noon. You don't say this in English, but we do say it in Dutch. So if it's around noon, then you would usually say goedemiddag. Goedenamiddag means good afternoon, but this is only used in Belgium. In the Netherlands, you won't usually use goedenamiddag. You're going to use goedemiddag or goedenavond. And goedenavond, it means good evening. All right. Many times we're going to pronounce it differently. So in spoken language, people sometimes say goeiemorgen and not goedemorgen. But when you write it down, then it will always be goedemorgen. And also goeiemiddag, goeienamiddag, goeienavond. One last thing before we finish this video. There's a little bit of confusion sometimes when people have to start using goedenavond. Because especially in Spanish-speaking countries, there's a little bit of a delay when you say good evening or good night in Spanish. But in Dutch, usually around 6, you would start to use goedenavond. And before, in Belgium, goedenamiddag. And in the Netherlands, goedemiddag. Some people do it a little bit earlier or a little bit later. Okay, all right. But just to be clear, goedenavond, you start using it from 6 o'clock. So I hoped this helped you. This is a question from my Facebook group. So feel free to join my Facebook group to ask more of these questions so I can make a video and help you out with it. All right. Tot ziens.